Hey guys, welcome once again to the Ben Wallick music vlog. Thank you so much for tuning in and giving me your attention. It's awesome that you are watching this, if you are watching this. So, I wanted to talk about, things that you should do before you go into the recording studio today because a lot of people go into recording studios and they don't really know what's up and they don't know what to expect so much. So, me and my friend Yakir Hyman, I don't know if you've been following my stuff, but we have a podcast together and it's really cool. It's called Jukebox Java. You should check it out at Jukebox Java on social stuff. And Yakir is an awesome musician and a really good friend, and we talk about a lot of the ins and outs of being a musician today in the modern age. So we spoke about this in depth. So if you want to get even more details, you should check out that podcast. Okay, it's episode number 3 of Jukebox Java. So I'm going to give you some of my tips and tricks that I spoke about on this podcast that I think are really helpful and super important if you're a musician looking to record something, which you at some point will want to do if you are a musician. Okay, everybody records at some point. The first thing is to find the right producer, someone who understands your vibe and is going to work with you. Another thing that's important is to find a space that works for you. So it might be a big recording studio or it might be a small recording studio. Big recording studios are really good because they have amazing ambiance, but they might not be as good for you because they might not be within your budget. So you need to find something that works for you, and sometimes mixing up both of those things are big. Okay, so my biggest trick is before you enter the studio, make sure you've rehearsed enough. You know your parts, you know the song, you've rehearsed as a band if you are in a band. If you're a singer, then you've rehearsed your singing parts. If you're a bass player, you know what you're playing, what the groove is. Because a lot of people waste time putzing around in the studio because they're just not sure what they're supposed to be doing. And the biggest way to save money in the studio is to come in knowing what you're doing so you don't spend as much time and you're able to just lay it down. That's my biggest tip, okay? Other smaller tips include making sure your instrument is in good shape. It's intonated. You have a setup. You have new strings. It's sounding the way it's supposed to, okay? New heads if you're a drummer maybe. Make sure everything is in tip-top shape so that you don't waste time trying to get a good sound. You just have a good sound right away. Because the biggest secret to good sound in recording is the source. Like, your voice needs to sound good. It needs to project the way it's supposed to, and that will help you have an amazing recording session, okay? And other things not to forget, because your producer might not have one, is like a tuner for your guitar, stuff that you may not have thought about. So these are just some of the things that we spoke about in this podcast. So I thought I'd give like a little brief for the vlog, but definitely check out the podcast if you want to get even more details. I think it's a good one. So anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. And if you dig it, please subscribe below. You could follow me at Ben Wallick Music on all the social stuff. And look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, keep on rocking and keep on jamming. And yeah.